Good morning. We are at the USTA Pro Circuit Men's Futures Tournament at Palm Coast, Florida. This is Steve Viviano and
I'm Bill Sweeney.
And we are broadcasting, as I said, from PCTC, or Palm Coast Tennis Center.
On Palm Coast 199.
We are going to have the coin toss and the introductions.
Here we go.
USTA Pro Circuit Men's Futures Tournament at Palm Coast, presented by Bright House Networks, Quantum Electric, and JB Financial. This morning we would like to introduce the Honorable Mayor John Netz, who is going to do the coin toss.
This is heads. This is tails. Who's going to call it? You're going to call it? Call it in the air. It is heads. See there? Looks like we're getting ready to start play here.
All right, Bill, we have another beautiful day. And the entire tournament, we've been very fortunate with beautiful weather. It's been about, what, 2 weeks in length?
It has, Steve, and fortunately we've had no rain, so there's been no delays. Weather's been just perfect. A little nippy today, a little bit of a breeze, but should be great by the time things get going here.
Yeah. We're probably talking about, what, about 62, 63 degrees?
Yeah, it's about 62, supposed to get around 67.
Great.
Just a beautiful day for tennis. I know, speaking to the guys earlier, they're stoked. You know, it's the finals, and that's what they've been here for. So they're ready to go.
This is not only Super Bowl Sunday for the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens, but it's Super Bowl tennis week also.
That's it.
For
Hey, you
us.
can't beat it, you know?
And today we have in the finals of the doubles, Jean-Yves Aubonne
Hey.
and Joe Burkhart against Kevin King and Vahid Mirzadeh. You went. Vahid was here last year.
He was here in the finals last year, Steve. He played with Michael Shabazz, and it was an awesome match. They lost to Pedro Sousa and Kristen Lindell in 3 sets. It was just an unbelievable match. And Mirzadeh is back here this year, and he's been playing well the whole tournament. He's got a big left-handed hitting partner, Kevin King. They've played real well.
So he has a little bit of experience coming in from last year. And now when you look at their tournament record, they won in the semifinals, what, 6-1? Aubonne and Burkhart won 6-1, 4-6, and then they had a thriller, 16-14.
Steve, it was just unbelievable. I was sitting courtside, and it was back and forth. Just a lot of great points. The people, the fans were very excited. It was just a great match.
And they beat Harrison Daziak. And then Kevin King and Vahid Mirzadeh, they had a pretty easy round on that one, the semifinals.
Well, they did. They were playing against Elliot Hunt and Julio Peralta. Peralta's been playing a lot of tennis. He was in the singles and the doubles. His shoulder was giving him some problems. Matter of fact, he had to retire yesterday in the singles match.
So he made it to, Julio made it to the semifinals and had to retire after the first set, which was a very good first set yesterday in the semifinal singles match, which will be coming on up later on this afternoon. If you haven't had a chance to come down and see the fantastic tennis that has been played here this entire 2 weeks, please, you still have a chance to get down, an opportunity, try to do so, because it's a beautiful center and we have some great tennis that's taking place.
Well, watching these guys warm up now, again, I've seen them play for the last week or so, and both teams are extremely talented, quick hands, great court coverage. You're really looking for a great match here.
Now, when we look at it, Jean-Yves Aubonne, he's 5'9". He is closest to us, which would be on the right side of the tennis match here, or the tennis court. And he's 25 years old. His hometown is Miami, Florida. And his college, the Florida State Seminoles. He's a right-hander, and he has a two-handed backhand. Excuse me, a one-handed backhand. He was a two-time college All-American. And I guess his greatest achievement so far is U.S. Open second-round qualifier.
Steve, that's pretty impressive. Going into the qualies, anytime you can make it into the qualies on the U.S. Open, that's impressive.
And then his partner, Joey Burkhart, 6'2", 22 years old, from St. Augustine, Florida.
He's a local boy. So,
Yeah.
That's good for us. You know, everybody likes to root for the local kids. So, and he actually went to Georgia Tech and played tennis for the Yellow Jackets.
Okay, he's Joey's right-handed. He was turned pro fall of this past 2012. And, you know, their goals are, of course, to move up in the tennis world.
Well, that's why they're here, Steve. They're trying to win this tournament. Of course, you do get some financial rewards. But the biggest thing these guys are trying to do is get points. The more points they can accumulate, they get to move into the challengers, which, again, will give them more points and more money, and that's how you step up. The last couple of years, Jack Sock has played here, Wayne Odesnik, Ryan Williams, who was in the singles finals last year, ended up playing in the U.S. Open against Andy Roddick. So, I mean, this is a stepping stone for these guys.
This is a stepping stone for juniors, college players, and pros, young pros.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they hope to move up as quickly as possible. Let's take a look at Kevin King now and Vahid Mirzadah. And when you look at Kevin, he's 21 years old, 6'2". He's from Peachtree City, Georgia, and went to Georgia Tech. Some of his accomplishments have been that he is a 2011 ITF All-American and also 2012 All-American. In 2010, 2011, 2012, he was an all-ACC team, which is quite an accomplishment.
That is quite an accomplishment. Anytime you can make an all-conference team, means you're a pretty good player.
That's right. His goal is to, of course, move up again and be within the top 100 in the singles and doubles.
Well, that's kind of a tough chore. You know, playing both singles and doubles to try to get in the top 100. I'm sure there's not a lot of guys in that category, Steve, but it's a good goal.
And right now, he's single rank is 1441 in the world. Now, when you look at his partner, Vahid Mirzadah, he's 5'10", 26 years old. His hometown is Wellington, Florida, so we have another Florida young man here with us. And his college is Florida State University, FSU.
Where he was a two-time All-American, and then again, two-time All-American, that's an impressive resume.
Another great accomplishment that he has is that he was 2011 Arthur Ashe Sportsmanship and Leadership. He won the awards.
Well, that's a nice award to have. I mean, that's presented by the NCAA, and you know, that shows that besides being a great tennis player, he's a great sportsman.
That's right, that's right. His doubles ranking right now is 248, and his single ranking is 984. So as you can see, we have some very qualified young tennis players with us today. They're about to get started. They're warming up their serves. Closest to us, we have
Sean Obane.
Yep. We have Obane and Burkhart, and then across from us we have King and Mirzadah. All right. Referee, umpires, red chair umpire, the ball people are ready, judges are ready, line people are ready.
And
we're ready to get started, yes.
Sorry, just want to throw in, I really do want to thank the ball boys and the ball girls for working the tournament. They've been great, they've done a great job, and glad to have them with us.
Yes, you know, it's important to have qualified people working those lines, as well as you know, retrieving the balls and so forth, and getting them to the players quickly. So everybody's done a remarkable job here these last couple of days.
Also like to thank Rich and Debbie Stanfield for doing a great job, and our club pro here is Aaron Brown, and Aaron does a great job with the club, and I'd like to thank him for everything and all his efforts he's put into this tournament too.
Wonderful, wonderful venue. I
Yes,
mean,
it
if
is.
you haven't had a chance to see it, please come down and visit us. Here we go. We're about to get started. Who's going to serve first here, Bill?
Well, we got Kevin King serving for King and Mirzadah, and the reason being this guy can let it loose. I mean, he's got a big serve. way to start the match.
That's
Steve.
right. That's for sure.
I mean, you can see these guys just have so much talent. A lot of great hits. I think we're in for a great match.
Well, and as you will notice, in the doubles, it's altogether different than singles. Doubles, you want to get to the net as quickly as possible and be on the offense. And you can see they did do that first point. Whole thing is to attack the net in the doubles in a game of strategy here. Out. 15-0. Okay. That was close too.
Yeah.
Really couldn't see the angle too well, but it looked very close. He does have a big left-handed serve. And coming, you know, seeing that left-handed serve come into you, it's a different type of spin. Because
Well, that's what's tough for the righties because the ball spins into your body.
That's right. That's right. Ooh, okay.
You could hear Mercedes say, "Take it," which means, you know, hey, it's a little past me. Come on in. Unfortunately, King dumped it in the net, which.
And you know what? It's when you look at it, the sun is facing them. So he looked right up into that sun that time and was almost to say, okay, you know what? The sun was in my eyes. It was a tough shot.
Okay, we're at 30-all.
Okay, now you see the two gentlemen talk to each other because they're working over the strategy that they're going to be using on this next point. Many times they'll give signal. There he goes. Yeah. Mercedes gave him a signal of what he's going to be doing, and okay, what that signal is actually saying to him basically is possibly where he's going to be serving, and then he knows to poach or not. And as you could see, Mercedes did poach, and then he put the ball away.
Good observation, Steve.
Okay, so we have 40-30, first game of the first set. It's all teamwork. In doubles, it's all teamwork. You've got to know what each person is doing. Here's the signal Mercedes just gave to King. Out. Okay.
Okay, first game, King, Mercedes.
When you look at it, we're represented. USA is represented in this doubles finals.
Well, it's amazing, Steve, because if you do watch TV tennis, you'll see that most of the people are from Europe.
Yeah, that's right. So this is very good, very exciting to notice here.
And we need some new blood coming in through the tennis system. I know on the women's side, we've got Sloane Stevens and a couple other young players who are playing really well. So the women's, I think, is in pretty good shape. I think we're still looking for a couple young men to step up.
Oh, what a beauty. What a beauty. I tell you right now, in doubles also, it's hand-eye coordination as well as singles. But in doubles, because you're attacking that net, so you have to be really quick and agile with the hands.
That was just an unbelievable shot.
And that was a tough shot because it was low and he still placed it beautifully.
Oh,
nice shot.
what a forehand.
Nice shot.
Yeah, the thing, Steve, is when you're coming in, though, you have to be careful because, as you saw, Mercedes just hit him with a passing shot.
That's right. Burkott took the poach, missed it, and he put it to the right side, but as you said, Mercedes was there and placed it beautifully.
Wow.
40. Out.
Just a beautiful shot.
Oh, that was in,
Good,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough for us to see on the angle on that one, but
That's right.
great backhand. Let's serve.
Okay, now use the same strategy now? You saw him talking again to his partner.
I think they're going to keep the same strategy, Steve.
Good. Read it right away. Good serve, good hard serve, and it was just out. So we have 15-40.
Yeah, I think being left 40, Steve, I think King figured, you know what, let's go for the big forehand. You know, take a chance. It's love 40. Of course, it happens now. It's 15-40. Miss hit there by Mercedes.
You notice what King did on that one. He used a kicker serve. And a kicker serve is one that bounces high on usually the backhand. So it did work well, and as a result, they've got the point. So it's now 30-40. So we have a big point coming in right now.
Oh, great poach.
Yes.
Ronnie came right across the middle, and that was a big point.
When you look at the serve coming in, very hard serve right now, and it went to his backhand, King's backhand. Well, really, I guess King forehand there because he's lefty, and he was able to poach and do well. Burkhardt, nice job.
Again. Oh.
Yeah. Burkhardt poached again, hit a nice return. However, Mirzadeh was there, returned it, and hit it into the net.
Okay, we're all 1-0 now in the first set. Mirzadeh's serve.
Bill, they were down, what, low 40?
They were down low 40, Steve.
All right. So good comeback there. 1-1 first set. All right, Mirzadeh serving. King's up at the net. Oh, interesting strategy here. Interesting strategy. Notice that Obone and Burkhardt are playing both back. Nice play. Nice play.
Nice play.
Why would they do that, Bill? Why would they play both back there?
Well, I think why they're doing that, Steve, is they're going to give each other the chance to come into the net. So if you got a guy playing at the net, you know, you're kind of stuck with him. If this way, depends on when the shot goes, either guy can come in.
Yeah. Mirzadeh put a nice kick serve into the serving area and bounced out almost, bounced to the left of King, and as a result, it made a tough backhanded shot, which the poach then was able to get.
The ball kicked up, he couldn't get much on the return, and King put it away. Oh, what a great backhand by Obone.
Yeah. I think that caught King by surprise on that one because Obone took it backhand and, as you said, just put it about 2 inches above the net, and that was a beauty.
Yes,
that was a beautiful shot. Okay.
Okay, you hear him give him the signals. Great shot by Mirzadeh.
Yeah.
Went low and made Burkhardt stretch for it. Couldn't get much on it.
You know, we were watching these both players and both teams warm up earlier, and as I said earlier, their hand-eye coordination is just unbelievable because they have to be really alert to approaching the net and very quick. Good serve. Good serve.
Well, the wind has died down a little, Steve, and that's going to help the guys who are serving.
Yeah.
From throwing that toss all around. Nice shot by Burkhardt.
Yeah.
Low and at the guy at the net's feet, that's a tough shot, Steve.
And you know, being here, sitting courtside, you can actually see not only the speed that these gentlemen are hitting at, but also the topspin. He put so much topspin on that ball.
Yeah, again, when you're hitting that kind of topspin, you hit at someone's feet, it's hard to bring it back up.
And if they do, they're going to pop it up and usually give the opponents an easy shot.
That's a great point. That's out.
Okay.
Okay, so King and Mirzaday are leading 2-1 in the first set.
So what have you noticed so far, Bill? What are you seeing here?
Well, I still think they're kind of feeling each other out, feeling their shots, seeing what's going to work. You know, we've seen some really nice play at the net, but I think it's going to take like 3 or 4 games for them to really get where they want to be.
I have to agree with you. What I'm noticing also is the poaching that's taking place. They're really moving nicely across court, trying to cut off the ball very quickly, get some angle shots, and win the points.
Yeah. And in tennis, it's not about rallies. It's about stopping the point as soon as you can.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, doubles altogether different than singles.
Yes, it
You
is.
know, you've got the partner on the court with you. You want to take angles as quickly as you can. You want to cut off the ball and get that quick point.
Okay, we're at 1-2, and Abone is getting ready to serve. Him and Burkhart talking about where he's going to serve to, where he wants him to go.
Boney and Burkhart with their son to their backs.
Which helps.
First serve out.
That's a big advantage, Steve. It's tough looking at that sun.
Whoa.
Big forehand by Mirzaday.
It sure was. I think
Burkhart
it
didn't have time to react.
Yeah, I think it caught him by surprise there.
I agree. So it's love 5. Second serve.
Love 30. Love 40. King Mirzaday.
Great shot.
And that's taking the ball off the serve. He's coming at a very fast pace, and he's judging it beautifully and put it right down the line.
And I got to think right now the advantage is definitely going to Mirzaday and King. They're up 3-1, and King is serving, and I think he's got the biggest serve out of everybody here today. Okay, 3-1 first set. King and Mirzaday up. There you go. Was that beautiful?
What a shot. I'll
What
tell
a
you,
shot.
he angled that shot.
Oh
He
my
was going to the back corner and just brought it across the body and beautifully angled it into the doubles court.
Beautiful shot. Say goodnight.
Ooh,
There you go,
almost.
Steve. Are you kidding me?
Ooh.
That shows you what kind of hands Burkhart's got. Oh my gosh. I mean, you know, I thought that thing was going to go right past him. And these guys are just amazing with their reflexes. Great eye-hand coordination. Got a big serve.
Yeah.
He's got a big serve.
Real big serve.
And again, as you mentioned earlier, Steve, which was great, he's left-handed.
That's it.
And people, believe me, if you play against a guy who's left-handed and he's got a big serve, it comes right into your body. It's tough to get out of the way.
And King being 6'2" helps a little bit as
Yes,
well,
it
doesn't
does,
it? Because
for
of
sure.
the angle coming down
Good
on the
point.
ball.
That's deep. Yeah, you look at Isner and Karlovic, 6'9", 6'10". Those are big servers. Oh, double fault.
Okay.
It's okay. It's 40-15. But yeah, Steve, when you're taller, like you said, you have the angle coming down makes it easier. But I'm surprised some of the guys I've seen this week, 5'6", 5'7", still bring it. But height is definitely an advantage. And that's out.
Game.
Yep.
King rotate.
Okay. King and Merzadeh, 4-1 in the first.
And you know what? King and Merzadeh, when you look at it, they're seeded number 2.
They are seeded number 2, and they're here for good reason. Again, as we've mentioned in the past, Merzadeh was in the finals of doubles series last year, Steve.
That's right. That's right. All right, so what we have a 4-1 lead. We're in the first set.
Yeah.
And right now, King and Merzadeh have the advantage. They're looking pretty good. They're playing well. So the momentum, I would say, is going their way.
It is going their way. This is a crucial game. You know, if they go up 5-1, I think the first set's over.
But as you know what, as we saw in the semifinals yesterday, the singles, the momentum can change at any time.
Yeah, the number 1 seed, Florian Renee. It was the third set. He was up 2-love and ended up losing the set. So yeah, I mean, tennis is a weird game, Steve. I mean, momentum, it changes real quickly. I mean, this thing could be tied up real quick. But important game right here, Burkhart serving.
Out, just out.
Big serve. Merzadeh could just block it back, sailed out. So it's 5-love.
Nice serve. Nice serve.
Yes.
30 love.
And he served that to a lefty.
He served it to his left, he went to his forehand, but he kicked it out wide and he just couldn't reach it.
It's a big game for Arbona and Burkhart.
Yes, it is, Steve.
We have 30 love.
We're 30-love.
Okay, here we go. First serve. Wow.
Another nice serve.
Sure was. That kick serve is really working well. It's bouncing very high. And again, to Merzadeh's backhand, so it's tough to get back.
Game win for it.
Yep.
Outbound quarter.
All right, so we have 4-2.
And should be Merzadeh serving.
Yes.
King rotate lead by 4 games to 2. First set.
And they're the sun behind them, which will help them, I think,
Yeah.
when you get some high shots.
But this is a big
Very
game.
close.
Because if they do get broken, it'll be on serve, and Merzadeh and King will be in the sun.
Yeah, nice shot. Beauty.
Love 15.
Good defense on both of those shots, however.
Nice half volleys.
Then Obon put it on. Arbona put it away.
Love 15.
What?
That one's out. Second serve. Great poach.
Nice job, yes.
Great poach by Arbona. And King was lucky to get his racket on it.
And you almost put it in.
He almost put it in. Yeah. Like I said, Steve, these guys, their eye-to-hand coordination is unbelievable.
Wind's starting to kick up just a little bit.
Yeah, it's gusting here and there, which can cause some problems on overheads and your toss.
Love 40.
Big return by Arbona. King couldn't handle it. It's love 40, Steve. I think
You know
we're
what,
seeing
like-
this happen.
Like you said, Bill, it might go back to On serve here. Love 40. Nice
People,
angle shot.
that is what tennis is all about. Did you see that point, Steve? Unbelievable. That's what doubles is.
Burkhart hit a beautiful angle shot, a lot of topspin, and it was tough to get back. Well, they did it, like you had said. I mean, they came through, won that game, and now it is 4-3. 3-4.
3-4.
3-4, yeah.
But the biggest thing also, Steve, is people can't tell, is they're going to have their backs to the sun. Which
That's right.
is huge. Because
That's
the
right.
sun is brutal. I mean, there's no clouds in the sky. It's tough when you're looking into it. It seems like the people here are really enjoying this match. It's really turning into a nice match right now.
Yeah. We have a great crowd.
Yeah, nice crowd.
People have come to view the finals of the doubles of the futures here at Palm Coast Tennis Center. And singles, as we pointed out, will be after the doubles, about a half an hour to 45 minutes after the
Correct,
doubles finals. So if you have a chance to come down, please do so. It's a wonderful tournament. Now, Bill, what do you think they're going to be doing? What's the strategy that's involved with
Well, I
this?
think what you're going to look at is Oboni, I think, is going to try to go to Merzade's backhand, and I think Burkhart's going to be looking to poach the middle.
Double fault.
Yeah, that hurts.
Okay. Down love
But it's
15.
only love 15.
Yeah, that's right. Merjande and King are staying with their defense strategy. Both of them are playing deep.
Second serve. Big hand. Oh,
Big backhand. Big backhand by King. Right to Burkhart and hit it into the net. So we've got love 30 with Aboni serving.
you heard King say you. That was just a great placement by Burkhart.
And that's where, when you look at Merzaday and King, both playing back, it was a weak return from Aboni, but since they were both back, they didn't have a chance to poach
That's correct, Steve.
and put the angle shot away.
Yeah.
So there are advantages and disadvantages of
Well, yeah, also
being
you
back.
have to be careful because these guys can use a drop shot real quick on you.
Good serve. Good serve. We're back at 30 all.
30 all.
Big serve right here, big point right here. Let. Serve hit the top of the net, so it's a let. All right, they're talking over it. May change plans here. Some strategy. Let's see what happens.
Big
Let
serve,
again.
but,
Yeah. All right, they're going to talk it over.
So why do you think they would change, or?
Well, I don't know. It depends on whether Aboni is picked up in his serve, where he wants to place it. Yeah, good shot.
You could hear Oboni saying me, and then the last one you could say you.
Yep.
And
It's all teamwork.
it's teamwork.
You got to talk out
Yeah.
there, and that's what they're doing. Both
Burkhart
teams are
did a great
talking
job.
well.
So we're at 40-30. They win this point, match is tied at 4. And Steve,
We're tied at
we got
4.
Momentum is changing, I think, a little bit, Bill.
and it can change in just a heartbeat.
That's right. So we have 4-4, and we're in the first set.
And King will be serving.
So Boney came back from 4-1, being down 1-4, and now it's a 4-4 tie.
That's what this is all about. It's tennis can swing so quickly. And the thing, Steve, is Merzadeh and King are really making good shots. It's just that Boney and Burkhardt are making better shots. It's not like, there are a lot of unforced errors in this match right now.
That's right.
So it's just real good tennis. Okay. 4-4.
Oh, what a point.
point.
Great rally.
Listen to the fans. Best point of the match.
That was beautiful.
That was just a great.
Both sides.
15 off.
Both sides. Just controlling the racket and the angles and the shots and the talking that's going on. I don't know if you can pick it up, but they're saying me, you, I've got it. Move, up, back. It's, wonderful.
Point. That was a great point. Point of the match right now.
That's right.
Okay.
I think that's all.
Gwynn should push that.
That sure did. A nice lob.
Good offensive lob. Again, King had to run back. He had to look into the sun. When he put it up, the wind's blowing it out. Tough shot.
And it's interesting, Bill, because we feel the wind a little bit here, but I'm sure it's blowing much harder up there.
It blows much harder up there, Steve.
All right, so we have 15 all with King serving.
Good call by Merzadeh. Yeah. King was going to take it, called him off it, thought it was going out, and it was. 30-15. Okay, they're through discussing what they're going to do. Merzadeh gave him the signal. Yeah, what a point. Burkhardt put it right down the middle. King and Merzadeh both went for it. Popped it up, and Burkhardt put it away. Boy, this is good tennis, Steve.
Sure is. Merzadeh and King, I don't know if they could hear it on TV, hit rackets. They both went for the ball, as you pointed out, and then it was put away. Nicely done.
30 all.
30 all. What a great match.
Big serve.
Big serve by King. Yeah. Big serve by King. All right, we've got 40-30. Big point right here. If you win the point, you're up 5-4. What do you think the strategy is going to be here, Bill?
I think the strategy is to get another serve like that, Steve. I mean, you can do that. That causes problems for the guy on the other side of the net, because that's a big serve.
Let's see where he places it and if Merzadeh poaches on it. Okay, first serve into the net, so strategy may change here a little bit.
Yes,
Yep,
it
he
will.
just
Yeah.
put signals
No
to...
more spin, yeah.
Yep, to Kinger. Here we go.
Big forehand by Burkhardt.
Under pressure, too.
Under pressure, but big forehand.
That's game. That would have been game point and everything else. So yeah, top spin, beautifully placed down the middle of the court. And in doubles, you want to look at your ankles, but also you want to attack the middle because.
Well, the nice thing about the middle is, Steve, is you got two guys, and if you go down the middle, sometimes the guy on the right thinking the guy on the left's got it, and there's a little indecision, and by that time it's gone.
That's right. And with the speed this ball's traveling, you got to make a decision right away.
Quickly, yes.
Here we go.
Second serve. Good
Yes.
call.
All right.
Boney, you can hear him say, no, no, no. King's shot went out, and Boney called it as Burkhart was going to get ready to hit.
So we have the unseeded team winning by 1 game the first set, beating the number 2 seed.
Yes, we do, Steve. But I'm telling you, this thing could switch right back. I mean, this has been such a great match.
And who served it? We have Oboni and Burkhart serving, correct?
That is correct.
All right.
And I think he does have the bigger serve over Oboni.
Okay. But now they will be facing the sun.
Yes.
See if it creates any problems. I'll tell you, Bill, you know, and you play a lot of tennis. I know when you're facing the sun and you're serving, it makes a difference because
a big
sometimes
difference.
when you're going up to hit that ball, all you see is sunspots.
That's right, Steve. And I tell you, you get blinded a little bit. And it's tough. And the biggest thing also is a lot of time when you're tossing the ball up, you look and you just catch the sun a little bit, and it throws off your whole serve.
And then not only that, when you get the return, you're seeing sometimes yellow spots as well because you're still seeing the sun that hit your eyes when you start to serve.
Well, the way these courts are laid out, Steve, is if you're playing on the due side, which is on the right-hand side, a lot of times if the ball's coming from cross court, when you go to hit the ball, you're looking at the sun too. It's a big advantage having it to your back.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. 5-4. Burkhart to serve. Ooh, nice return by Merzadeh. At his feet.
Yep. Oboni and Burkhart serving for the set. They're serving for the set, first set. Okay, lost the first point. It's love 15. What a return, though.
What
That
a great
was
return.
low, just over the net, and with some good topspin.
Best place right at your feet.
15 all.
15 all.
King went for the backhand down the line, flipped the net.
And you always like to get the first set under your belt. So this is a big,
Yes, it is.
several points right here.
Steve, that is great hands. Great hands. King hit a shot. Burkhart just kind of let loose of his racket a little bit. Nice little touch drop shot. Pretty.
And that is not an easy shot, because it was to Burkhart's backhand.
Correct.
And it was high, and he just touched it, tapped it, and put it right over. Nice play. Oh,
Great
nice
shot by
return.
King.
Yes, yes.
Again, he hit it at their feet. That's a tough shot.
30 all.
We've seen some great rallies.
And I don't know if the fans noticed on that play, on the serve, Abone poached, so he crossed court, and Burkhart had to cover the backside, which he did do, but King just did a beautiful return.
Second serve. You just hear Merzadeh tell King, go up, play up.
Whoa.
Did you see that?
Hands.
Merzadeh just crushed a return. All Abone could do was block himself from getting hit, and the ball in. Just amazing hands.
And again, being at the net helps because you cut off the ball much faster, you have to react much quicker, and so forth.
Good point, Steve.
All right, let's see what happens. Oh, Abone's crowding the middle, and he's crouched down on this. He poaches. That's it.
That's it. First set. Burkhart Abone. Wow.
6-4, first set. Abone Burkhart, and they played it very, very well.
That was a great first set, guys.
You see a lot of strategy taking place right now. You see both teams sometimes taking a defensive position, playing back. Then you see a lot of poaching taking place, maneuverability. They're all working together. They're talking well. I mean, both teams are playing well. However, when you look back at this, Abone and Burkhart were down 1-4. They come back and win the set 6-4.
That's impressive. 5 games in a row. That's, at this level of talent, that's impressive, Steve. But that's how it is. But like I said, these guys aren't making a lot of unforced errors. It's just they're playing well.
Okay, both teams now have a little bit of a break, of course, between the sets. They're talking over, I'm sure, a lot of different things, what to do, what not to do, what we have to look for, and how to look for it. And maybe with some new strategies that they may be using.
Well, I think, Steve, they're probably looking also saying, listen, this isn't really working, let's try this. Or, what can we do differently? So, yeah, it's a lot of, things going through your head, especially when you're up 4-1.
That's right.
When you lose 6-4, it's like, what happens?
That's right. Especially when you're number 2 seed.
That's right. So, but it's like last year. Last year in the singles finals, Jason Kubler beat Ryan Williams in a great match. Neither guy was seeded.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
And today in the singles match, we're going to have the number 2 seed, DeGrief, but he's playing Bjorn Fratangelo, who is unseeded.
Mm-hmm. So people, if you have a chance, it's still early. It's 10:50 here in Palm Coast Tennis Center, and the singles match will take place about a half an hour, 45 minutes after this doubles finals. If you have a chance to come down, please do so. It's a wonderful venue. All right, we go first, second set, and who's serving?
King is
King
serve. Again, he's got the bigger serve.
Fault, just out. King serving to a Bonnet.
Just a beautiful shot, Steve.
In doubles, now you saw King served and wants to approach the net quickly because then he attacks the net and they gain control of the net. Sometimes it works to your disadvantage, especially if you get a return that's so powerful and very low and spinning.
Big serve by King. Burkhardt sent it back, but you couldn't get much on it. Where's it? Nice shot. Nice shot.
Nice shot.
I was surprised that Mercedes called him off because he had to backpedal quite a bit to get that.
He did.
Put in a nice shot, put it away. But it's a tough shot.
A nice ankle shot, too, because Bonnet was dropping back,
Yeah,
ready for the return, and he angled it on him down the sideline.
Tough shot, Steve, backpedaling like that. Tell you what, you've been on the other side of the court with that sun.
I was just going to say that, but that's right.
All right, here we go. Second serve. Double fault.
Okay. 30-all, first game of the second set.
And I think this is a big game, psychologicals.
That's right.
For Mercedes and King.
They say first game, 7 game, most important games. It's a win. So we've got the first game right here. So let's see what happens. Especially when you're serving.
Yeah.
You want to win that first game, especially when you're serving. What a return.
Oh, it's beautiful.
King put it to the center of the service block, put it to Abonet's backhand. Abonet just received it and took it down the line.
Yeah, I was watching Mercedes there, and the ball went past him so fast, just couldn't react. So that's a great return.
All right, 30-40, big point right here. Just out, just out.
Second serve. Yeah, wind's gusting a little, Steve. That's deep.
Yeah. That shot kind of handcuffed
It did handcuff him.
Burkhardt
Yeah.
because he read it, but then it had such a spin on it that he had to be more defensive than offensive.
Just try to block it back.
That's right. Okay, we've got a deuce game.
Now there's no ad, Steve.
No, that's right.
Okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Out of bounds.
There we go.
Triple
Yeah, Steve, in USTA play in doubles here, there is no ad. So once it gets to 40-40, the receiving team selects who wants to receive, and it's a 1 point.
Good point.
That's it.
Good point, Bill. Good point. And I guess Burkhardt picked to receive that time.
Yeah.
And he did a good job in returning, and they won the point and the game.
So it looks like Mercedes and King are first game. Boney and Burkhardt talking strategy. Where's he going to serve? Do you want me to poach to the left, right? Okay, you heard King say up.
Yeah.
15 off.
Okay, it's 15 off. Nice deep second serve. Wow, what a shot by Abone. The ball set up for him, and you come across the top of it.
Sure did.
Makes a nice, easy shot.
Burkhardt poached on that one, but didn't really get a strong shot back.
I did.
Gave King a shot, and then Abone just put it away.
Yeah, when the ball sits up that high, you just come across the top of it. There we go. Okay.
40 love.
.40 love.
First serve. Oh, great shot.
40,
See, that's a tough shot because it's just above the net, Steve. And you don't know if it's going to hit the net, come up. You don't know what's going to happen.
It's
You
right
have no
at you
time to
too,
react.
right at your midsection.
Yeah,
So it was tough.
All you're going to do is put your racket down and hope.
40-15.
Let's serve.
Serve here? Yeah, I'm here.
Second serve. That's just
Nice
a
shot.
great
Nice
shot.
shot,
Boy, he's got that nice spin drop shot, Steve. That's a great shot.
And King had to go back and get the previous shot.
Correct.
So put him somewhat out of position. And Burkhardt saw that, just tapped it over the net, and it was tough for King to get to it. Nicely done. Good game.
Mercedes to serve.
Right now, it just feels like momentum-wise and everything's going toward Abone and Burkhardt.
Yeah, even though the King and Mercedes won the first game, it seems like Burkhardt and Abone just bringing it a little bit better. Yeah, I agree with you, Steve.
Yeah.
And that's out. Oh. Well, hold on. Abone thought the ball was out and didn't play it, really. And here comes the USTA official to check the spot.
Okay, USTA official today is Marco Sargent.
Yes.
And as Bill pointed out, Abone thought the shot was out. He somewhat played the ball, and he has to because it's so quick.
Correct.
But then he stopped play, and he called the official over. And the official, let's see what the ruling is. I think the official is saying that it was in.
The official saying it's good.
Yeah, the official saying that it is good.
Yeah. And that's tough, Steve, because it's so close. You're worried about watching the ball, watching the line. But the call was good. Just missed by Burkhart.
And a point like that, you just have to forget about it.
Yes, yeah.
Because, you know, you're still in this set here. Of course, it's 1-1. You're down now 30 love, but you have to forget about those points and just put it to the past. You can see he's rubbing out the area. Okay?
That means he's still thinking about it.
That's right. You better believe it.
Nice play.
Very nice play.
Yeah, when a ball's sitting right above the net, going in that low speed, your eyes get the size of watermelons.
And, you know, watching Bonet and Burkhart, you notice when they put the ball down the middle deep, both players on the other side were running defensively backward.
Correct.
And both players offensively charged the net.
Right, which cuts down them coming back and hitting the angles.
They want control of that net as quickly as they can get it, and they did so.
Great point, Steve. Okay, here we go. Okay.
48-50.
Merzadeh took a little bit off of that serve. And as a result, the timing was off.
Just like a baseball pitcher, Steve. You know, you can't keep coming in fastball, fastball, fastball. The guy sits on it. So what he'll do here, he'll hit a serve, normal speed, slow it up, move it outside, move it inside.
Good point, Bill. Good point. Throws off your timing just a bit.
It does. Yeah, you can't be sitting on it. Great hand. Big shot by
Show you
Burkhart.
how agile these players are. King was about to do a overhead smash, and Merzadeh called him off, and he just adjusted very quickly, got out of the way. Bill, you and I don't know if we could move that fast right now.
Oh, well, Steve, I think I could in my younger days, but you know, oh, to be 21 again. Huh?
That's right. That's right.
But that was a great point. And again, Burkhart put it away. Hard forehand at their feet. That's a tough shot.
Top spin.
Top spin.
What a shot.
Can I tell you something? Burkhart got away. He hit a half lob that Merzadeh was able to get. I'm surprised he didn't put it away. And they ended up paying for it by not putting it away because Burkhart hit a great offensive lob.
That's right. And again, both players were at the net. Burkhart saw that, just did a beautiful top spin lob, put it away, and that was the point.
Big point here, Steve. And Steve, I noticed that King, actually when he's playing at the net, he's actually playing more towards the middle. And what's happening is, if Burkhart goes down the alleys, then Merzadeh's covering for him coming across court.
Yeah. And you have to do it quickly.
Yes.
You know, when you're covering that middle, because many of the shots you want to try to hit down the middle, because as you said earlier, it's tough to make a decision what player is going to take the shot. And then if, you know, the angles are open and the sidelines are open, you've got to rush to get to those sideline angles.
Oh, it's tough, Steve, also, is when you're serving, your momentum is bringing you into the court. So instead of coming, you know, sideways right away, you've got to come into the court and then cut across. But it worked out well that time. Boy, we've got a great match going today.
We do, we do. So Merzadeh and King are
Pulled
up
that
2-1
one
off.
Yeah.
They're up 2-1. Second set. Boney and Burkhart take the court quickly. Talk about some strategy.
Yeah, I think they're trying to figure out, what do you want to do differently, or is it working for us?
And we're still early in the second set.
Yes, we are.
So, some good strategy taking place today in the men's doubles finals. Oh wow! What a shot! Oh, did you notice something? So one piece of strategy here. That Merzadeh and King have changed positions in the second set.
Didn't notice that earlier.
Yeah, King is now taking the forehand side, or the side, right side, and Merzadeh is taking the left side.
Okay, down the middle. And see, with doing that, it puts both forehands in the middle.
That's correct.
You know.
That's right. So King is now playing the deuce side, and Merzadeh is playing the ad side, which, as you said, we've got the lefty now playing the deuce side. So that's a piece of strategy that they have changed. Let's see how it works, Bill.
Yeah.
That time it did.
Yeah, calls out. Oh, what a
Nice play.
great return.
Oh,
Just crushed it.
King crushed it.
Just crushed the return, but Burkhart's able to push it down the alley past Merzadeh. And for you weekend warriors, that's a shot. You hit something like that, you remember the rest of the week.
Yeah. Merzadeh attacking the net right away, had a net shot there and put it past Burkhart, and it was tough. Excuse me, put it past Boney, and Burkhart had a tough shot coming back. You know what I see right now? I like this change that they've made.
Yeah, it seems to be working for him right now.
I think it makes him stronger down the middle, of course, and then they cover the alleys very well. Okay, King wants Merzadeh up close to the net.
Whoa. Big serve and a great
serve.
return by King.
That's right. Wow. Now, and they went to King's backhand, and King came through with it.
That's just a great shot, Steve. And I don't know if you people on TV can see, but where Abone is standing in the corner, there's one of the little ball boys, and he can't be more than, what, 4 or 5 years old, Steve? And he's so cute. He's been here helping out with the tournament, and it's great seeing these kids out here having fun and helping at the tournament.
And the players have been so accommodating to them.
Yeah,
You know, you look at Florian yesterday was kind
Playing
of
with the kids, yeah,
playing
it's
with the
great.
kids, you know, teasing them and so
All
forth.
right, here we go. 3-1, King serving. Big game here, Steve. Wow, what a point. You can hear the fans. Great reaction, great point. Listen to him. Unbelievable point.
And King had to react one time just to get out of the way and put a nice soft shot back, but oh man, Burkhart came through with the point. Nicely done. Tell you right now, I think the crowd is enjoying this match.
You got to be. I know we are.
They're seeing some good tennis.
Oh, great shot by Burkhart.
Yeah.
Went to Merzadeh's backhand, he couldn't get it. And I'll tell you what, Steve, I know the Davis Cup is going on this weekend, but talking to the people here who are watching the tournament, they're sitting 10 feet from the players. You know, it's a very intimate atmosphere here, and the people love it.
People, you get to sit courtside, you get to talk to the players as they're walking off the court, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful venue.
Yeah, oh, he doesn't.
That was a real tough serve.
Yeah, it was.
You know, Abone could only fight it off, and then Merzadeh put it away on the net shot. Again, he took the angle.
Which is important.
And you notice, again, King is playing back. Or excuse me, Burkhardt is playing back, which gives him an advantage on that shot, because if he's up at the net, he's not going to get that at all.
No, he's not, Steve. It's a good point.
But it was such a great shot, angle-wise.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, Burkhardt caught Abone off of that, because when you look at it, that would have been Burkhardt's forehand, Abone's backhand, and Burkhardt felt, you know what?
It's a better shot.
Yeah, it's a better shot.
Yeah, you could hear both saying me, 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 and then Burkhardt said, I got it. And like you said, Steve, good point. It's his forehand, which is pretty impressive. Good night. Oh, he got it.
Yeah.
Steve, I'm just, I guess I'm a little premature, but there's been like 2 or 3 times where there's been a lob at the net for Merzadeh, and he doesn't put much on it. I mean, most of the guys I see, they're hitting the ball and bouncing over the fence, and it let Abone and Burkhardt back in.
But you know what, I can understand, like you said, being a little bit premature, because it looks like it's and the point is going to be ending on it, but there's so much topspin to their shots that it's tough to get that true lob in, and as a result, they get it short, you know, and so it can go either way on either shot.
Yeah.
But no, I understand what you're saying. But again, the reaction time. You're talking about a reaction time being so quick.
Yeah.
And you're getting, now again, they were facing the sun, so you know the lob wasn't an effective lob and so forth. But anytime you get a lob like that close to the net, you would think it'd be a shot that's going to be. That's right. Yeah. That's right. All right, here we go.
I know when I'm playing, when I get something like that, I notice the people on the other side of the net turning around. you know most people are going to kill it.
That's right.
But big game for Burkhardt Abone in the last game. That's out.
Ooh, yeah. King wound up and really went for that one, but he just missed hit it.
Okay, it's 15 love. You can see Burkhardt moving his feet towards the center because he wanted to approach on that, and just waited and stayed in his place. And you know, Merzadeh thought, hey, I'll try to go down the line. Burkhardt was there.
And you know, in doubles especially, I mean, patience is important in both singles and doubles, but especially in doubles, because Merzadeh, when you looked at him, he was being patient for 2 or 3 shots, and then he thought, hey, let's take the sideline shot, and when he did, it was put away.
That's good. Oh, he's having a hard time seeing it. But that's what I'm talking about, Steve.
That's what you're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about, brother.
That's right. That's right.
Now, and again, he had to do that in the sun. Really impressive that you keep your eye on that in the sun.
And Abone, when you look at it, he had a very tough shot because the shot was behind him. He moved back nicely, and you heard his partner say up, up, up to give him a little bit more time defensively.
a great
good
attempt
play.
by
Very
King.
nice.
Took a plunge. The only thing he could do is dive for it, and you don't see too many players doing that.
Yeah.
It's a great shot by Burkhardt. You know, the
And
angle
Burkhardt
just-
angled again.
Right
Nice,
past
and
it.
didn't even have to hit it hard. He just angled it beautifully. And King was protecting the center, as you had pointed out earlier. And, you know, the angle, right angle, double slot.
But you got to
perfectly
applaud
done.
him for diving for that.
That's right.
Yeah, now he's going to take a little time, get the clay off of his knees and his hands. It's a great
Usually
point.
you get about 25 seconds between each serve.
Correct, yes.
I mean, that's what they're allotted. And, you
Yeah.
know, the referees are lenient on that. But you want to try to keep the game moving.
Oh, what a play. I'll tell you what, Steve, I've just been impressed with Burkhardt's forehand going so low to their feet. I mean, it's just a great shot, and you can't do anything with it.
All right, we're taking a little time out here because
Well, he's trying to get the
King
play
is-
off him.
Yeah, you know, you have to have a good grip, of course,
Yeah.
on your racket. And diving on the clay here, you get it all over your hands, and
Yeah.
it gets kind of slippery. So
It's like
King's
sandpaper.
just put some water on his hands and cleaned off his hands.
Well, for now, the wind has died down, so that should help the players with their tosses.
Yeah, nice angle.
Nice angle outside, correct.
They just took it very easy with the shot. Didn't have to hit it real hard. Just angled it. Nicely done.
Yeah. 15 love.
That's racket control.
That's racket control.
I mean, you get a high backhand, you're charging the net, and you just tap it over the net with a
That's it.
spin to it.
Great touch. 30 love.
Yeah.
Okay, talking about where he's going to serve.
King's in the middle of the court. Look at this. He's in the middle of the court. See which way he goes. King's in the middle, which
Well,
which I did finish my statement.
Yeah.
You know, then the defensive team that's receiving the serve, they don't know which way he's going to go.
correct.
And you could see he kind of stayed in the middle. So what happened? Boney, he just put it down the sideline.
Well,
Beautiful shot.
being right-handed, it helps because he's got the alley to work with.
That's right.
And it's hard for King to go from the center over to the alley that quick. And the result is, Boney hit a great shot, got the point.
Now he's moving over a little bit more, so now he's taking the alley
yeah,
away.
I think he learned his lesson there. Oh! Mercedes was going to take it, and it started sailing on him.
Yep.
And King gave up because Mercedes took his racket back.
30 love.
30 all?
I think it is. 30. Excuse me. 30 all.
Yeah, I
That's
think it
right.
is, Steve. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, it's tough when you're playing doubles and your partner goes. You think they're going for the ball, and you know they hold off because they think it's out.
Sun could have been a factor there too, Steve. Goodbye. Oh, he almost got it.
40-30. Okay.
Yeah, you get a big, tall guy like King at the net. That's tough.
Okay, let's see the position that King takes. Okay, protecting the alley. He poached last time from that position. Let's see what he does this time.
Oh, what a shot by Abone.
That time King stayed, didn't poach. Mercedes approached the net quickly, and They had the point, we thought, but good return. Hits the top of the net and lands inside.
Great
You know,
angle.
it's tough.
I think King was backing up just a little bit. And Abone, like you said, hit the angle, and that's tough.
So we have to do, oh no, okay, King's taking the middle again.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see the serve. Okay, he wants to know where King's going.
Yep.
So let's see where the serve goes and what King does.
There you go. Again, Steve, both times recently what's happened is King is staying in the middle. These guys are passing him.
That's right. And you know, it's interesting. He took a little bit off the serve.
Which gave him more opportunity to really crank that forward.
Right. So I was kind of surprised with that. All right.
But it has been a great match so far. You've seen a lot of great points.
That's right. All right. We're in the second set here, and we have some great tennis that's taking place. It's gotten a little warmer, Phil.
Yeah, you know, it's getting, you know, the wind has died down a little bit, and, you know, getting a little later in the day. But great tennis weather. The only problem, again, is the sun.
That's
and on the point, the one where Mercedes was going to hit it, and it threw off King. Could have been that Mercedes looked up, saw the sun, couldn't get it.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We've got Burkhart serving.
Yeah.
To King. Whoa.
That's deep.
He
He
missed
can
hit
miss
that one.
it,
You know
yeah.
what? I think the sun might have affected that one because
thought
he
he
hit
popped
that
it straight.
really, yeah.
Nice poach by Abone.
Now in doubles also, when you're at the net and you get an easy shot, you want to place it down the middle quickly, or again, you want to hit, hit at the feet of the opponent up person.
Yeah.
As close to them as possible because they have to react very quickly, and coming at that speed, it's very difficult.
15 up. That's out. That's deep. I like Abone's play at the net, though. You can see him, it's like every point, he's got his feet going one way or the other. And again, he's just looking for the opportunity. If someone lays one in the middle, it's gone.
Just out.
And that's just out. Good try by King, but again, he had to reach for it. When you reach for it, you kind of pop it up a little bit.
40 love.
Yeah. Second serve. Oh, he tried for the angle.
Tried for the angle. Yeah.
Tried for the angle, which is a smart play.
He took an inside out
Yeah.
forehand, tried to take the angle, and just a little bit out.
Yeah, but up 40 love, Steve.
It's time to
go
take
for
a
it.
chance.
Absolutely.
That's right. 40-15. Because Mercedes is playing back a little bit further. All right, this is the point you want right here. 40-15, you want to end it quickly. Let's see what the strategy is here. Where's Burkhart going to put it?
I got to kick it out wide to his backhand. Oh, there you go, a big serve.
A big serve. Okay.
Went to his forehand, but hit a big serve. It's 5-3, Steve. Alban and Burkhart. This is time for Mercedes and King to step up, or it's all over.
This is a pressure game, without a doubt.
Well, they've got King serving, and again, I feel that he has the biggest serve out here. But he's got to put it in. Let's go. That's out. Couldn't tell what happened there.
Boney and Burkhardt are playing tough.
Yeah. I don't know if that ball took a bad hop, but King couldn't play it well.
Well, you know what? When that ball's coming with the topspin right at your feet, it's tough. It's tough to pick it up.
Good
And
point,
if you do, as we pointed out, you're going to pop it up, which gives the other team a great chance to put it away. Okay, Mercedes taking the middle, crouching down. Okay, first serve in the net. What happens? Okay, he moves over to the side.
Yeah, smart play, I think. Tell you what, Steve, as I mentioned so many times, Burkhardt's got that big forehand, and it dips right at your feet. It's a tough shot.
And it was a smart move because I think the serve threw him off just a bit. He played it safe, just get it over. They hit it back to him, and then he just put it away in that forehand.
These guys are playing really well.
Love 30.
Yeah.
Big game, Bill.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is. That was out. Yeah, they got to win this point or it's over, I think.
Down the.
There you
That's
go.
it. That's it. Mercedes poached. Ibane picked it up.
Down the alley.
Ibane
But
picked it up.
that shot has hurt them so many times. I think you got to give that up, Steve. I mean, you keep getting beat down the alleys. It's no one can cover you.
Hey, Bill, look at this. You're in a love 40 game. You can end the set right here.
And win the championship.
And the championship.
That's it. Here we go.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Yep.
Can I tell you something? There's your MVP right there. This guy played awesome. And Boney played great, but Burkhardt was the star of this match.
First set 6-4. Second
6-2.
6. It was beautifully done. You could tell the momentum. The momentum
yeah.
was just picking up, and they were playing so well together.
Well, as you mentioned, I think as you mentioned, Steve, King and Mercedes were up 4-1 in the first. And from there, it was a freight train.
Yep. So Ibane and Joey Burkhardt are your doubles futures 2013 champions.
What a match. And that point to end it, Steve, cutting across the angle, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, what a shot to end it. Well, the thing I look at is I look at Burkhardt and a big forehand. How many times he hit the angles? How many times he went ahead and hit it at their feet? And again, I'm kind of confused at why so many times that Mercedes and King, when they stay in the middle, and they got passed so many times, once or twice you got to say, wait a second, this isn't working for us. We got to switch. But give credit to Burkhardt and Boney. They played a great match, and they deserved it.
That's right.
We can have our final come up, please, for
Rich
presentation.
Stanfield is now on the court, and he's introducing
Joey Burkhardt.
the runner-ups in the finals.
Kevin King.
Mercedes and King are accepting their trophies here. Aaron Brown, as you can see, is director of Palm Coast Tennis Center, and then Deborah Stanfield taking pictures with the runners-up, and the ball boys and ball girls in the background there. Yeah, it really is. Deborah Stanfield is the tournament director here at Palm Coast Tennis Center. And as I pointed out, they have put on a wonderful venue these last 2 weeks for the players and also the spectators.
Okay, this time we would like our champions.
Rich Stanfield is introducing the winners of the 2013 Doubles Championship Finals.
So we want to thank all the players, and you guys would also like to back up. We'll get a kind of quick group shot with everybody. And we'll get everything cleaned up and we'll start our singles matches as soon as possible.
You know, Bill Sweeney and I had a chance to talk with all 4 players before they started this morning, and we asked them what their goal would be. And of course, all of them said it would be to try to be within the top 100 by the end of the year, but also to win this tournament. And Bill, guess what?
Well, let's put it this way. For Mr. Obone and Mr. Burkhardt, they're there.
Their dream has come true. That's right. So one goal has been set and accomplished. Congratulations to both teams. They've done a remarkable job throughout the entire 2 weeks here, and to get to this position that they were in,
To get to the finals, that's it.
Yeah.
So many great players don't get here. And again, Merzadeh, 2 years in a row, he's made to the finals, but unfortunately, both times not in the winner's circle.
Yeah. Okay, so again, for the 2013 finals, championship finals here at Palm Coast Tennis Center, we want to thank everybody that was involved, from the tennis umpire to the ball boys, ball girls, to the Stanfields. What a wonderful venue we have here, and we want to say again, Jean-Yvan Obone and Joey Burkhardt, both from the United States, were the finals champions in the doubles, and Kevin King and Vahid Merzadeh were the runners-up in the finals of the championship doubles.
And I'd also like to thank all the volunteers helping out through the last couple of weeks. You know, I was one of them, helping clean the courts and helping the players, picking up players. You guys have really helped make this tennis tournament great.
And you know what, there's so much time and effort that goes into a wonderful tournament like this, so everybody's done a remarkable job, and we want to thank everybody for doing such a great job and working well together. Again, this is Steve Viviano and
Bill Sweeney, and thanks for watching.
we'll see you at the singles finals, which will be taking place in about 45 minutes.
Thanks much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Great job, Chief.